Legends on 3, 2, 1.
That's on go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, please, please now. Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Go that, 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 go that.
They even got enough change in the meter. Double bar like Bane in the beater. Her friend keep helping detangle the weave. Only jump in the front seat to play with the speakers. Study my plans, judge on my bands. Plus when I stop in my customized vans. Plush like brush like plus. I got 'em up plus size Panamera truck. I hop out the road.
Welcome to 2K Sport. For another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hoping for a better result here after a road loss to the Magic. Now here is Miller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
It's Williams with the drive. They recover it. 5 to shoot. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Sarr. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on them.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Here's Ball. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Has to Ware. And here is Giddey. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Ware. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. The wing jumper off target.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Pass to Williams. Fades and shoots. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Ball no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Back to Giddey. Holmgren in the post. Good D by Williams. Pass to Miller. Here's McGowens to the inside. Shot clock at 6. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Sarr's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
And so here's Charlotte. The Thunder making the shot. Count it.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Miller. Williams trying to break free. Off target at the rim.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Oh, and here comes Miller all alone. Pass to Sarr. And stolen by Williams. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. Outside Williams. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Hornets. Trailing by 5. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Heading to the court, it's your Hornets Swarm Squad. Let's go.
Whitehead deciding where to go with it. And the Hornets miss again.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. After the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
The Thunder gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Williams, that's good.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. The Thunder leading by 3. And Williams throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
They set the pick. Here's Whitehead. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
A strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pay.
21.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And with each passing season, the 7-footer Nick Richards looks more and more comfortable.
Whenever he's on the floor, Greg, he's going to work hard as well as focus on taking good shots and playing tough defense and really staying within himself. I love that about him.
Pass to Thor. Holmgren with the steal.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks.
And this is active defense. Gilgeous-Alexander hustling to alter that shot.
Misses the 3. Hornets trail by 6. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's Osman missing.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Nobody near Williams. Here's Holmgren. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ware. Back to Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Here's Osman. And Holmgren pulls it down. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now an 11-point Thunder lead. You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3, like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Williams trying to break free. Sarr's shot is off. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
There's Miller with the 3. Traps in the tray. Miller's got 6.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Hornets trail by 12.
2 minutes.
Here's Ball. It's tipped.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And he tries in. And Ball slams it in.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
Pass to Williams. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Here's Ware. From outside, off the mark.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th shots. The foul line in the game. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. .110 left to play here in the second quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 8-point game. Here's Pachi. Fires the 3. Garuba's shot is off.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Here's Williams. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Nobody near Williams.
You know, lately they haven't been as efficient from downtown as they were to start the game.
Here's Miller. It's deflected. Pass to McGowens. Now Ball. Wallace covering. Second chance shot. Ball no good. And that concludes the first half. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Garuba. And Williams, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Oklahoma City. Miller inside. Pass to Williams. Thunder with the rebound. Williams scanning the floor. That shot off. Nice D from Williams. Outside Ball. Down low. Williams in the post. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Garuba. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Garuba's got his first points of the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Wallace. Out left to the wing. Here's Garuba. And Sarr pulls it down. Here's McGowan. And he comes up with the deuce.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible pass in the building.
Wallace's shot is good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Williams a screen and stolen by Wallace. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside. And draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the basket by McGowan.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
And it's Wallace penetrating. Yep, it counts. Wallace has got 5.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Wallace misses.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Williams can't hit. Hornets trail by 4. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Whitehead. He's got 7. .143 left to play in the third. Pass to Osman for the lead. Rebound by Wallace.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
A tight game here in Charlotte. Here's Whitehead. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bouknight. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Garuba. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And here's Jones. Wallace covering. And Jones is it home.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Here's Wallace to the left side wing. And he banks in the layup. Garuba's got 6 points. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Whitehead. And he's it off with a one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Over to the left wing. To Bouknight. Good, nice job down low. 5 points in the game. Shot from the inbound. And Wallace finishes inside. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play. Executed beautifully, too.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Charlotte calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Hornets call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
to the court, it's your Hornets One Squad. Let's go.
Here's Whitehead, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter.
Here it is.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Charlotte trailing. And Bouknight slams it in.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it didn't. Take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Pass to Jones. Williams with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Richard.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Osman to take the lead. Richards no good. To the middle. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, nice slam by Holmgren. Love seeing him finish with force like that.
Charlotte moving it around. Pass to Bouknight. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Thunder with the lead. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Here's Ware. Williams outside. Good on the three-point shot.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Jones. Over in the corner, Osman. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
James Bouknight. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Hornets pull it in.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass the ball. Back to Williams. And Holmgren pulls it down. And here are the Thunder now. 3-point lead. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Lays it up off the glass.
And we know Chet can shoot the ball, but I like him the most when he's near the basket.
Here's Ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Pass to Holmgren. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Now off the inbound, and it's Miller with the jam.
Yeah, just a breakdown defensively there allows him to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbound.
Holmgren wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Some guys demand the ball in these situations. Holmgren gets his wish.
The Thunder lead by 4. And stolen by Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves it. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
I call that an executive summary statement.
The Hornets on offense. Trailing by 2. And it's Ball penetrating. Miller right side. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Fires for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And you talk about confidence. Holmgren has loads of it.
And it's Ball penetrating at the elbow, Williams. Here's McGowan's. Back to Williams. Yes!
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fellow.
There's 45 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Baseline try. The shot missing.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And Charlotte turns it over again. Here's Giddey. Williams with the steal.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
No good. So it's Oklahoma City picking
Then I treat every even like I got PTSD nearly Pafanga, they ran up on us. I left YJ was 10 and a man in the house. We go from baby straight to men. Get some money, relive your childhood. Shorty, you think that I'm childish. Why? My Calvin's hands out of sight, out of mind. We ain't gotta jump out this ride. Unwind the window, keep it simple. Man off his mountain bike. Link up with a no agriculture. Leave it to God, we don't practice obia. Planning correct, we gon' catch him. I can't go broke.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Hornets come into town. Here we go. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before... heading back out on the road. Holmgren the screen. And Williams with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now Williams. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Williams with the ball. Williams picks him up. Excellent D there from Williams. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close. Otherwise, things can go south in a hurry.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
There's a screen by Williams. Ball with a wide open look. And the three off target. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Unreal stretch from Holmgren there. Allows him to alter or block a shot just about every time someone's in his area.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Yeah, this is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Pass to Holmgren. Over Williams. Again, the Thunder score.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Holmgren.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Williams with the block. Ball from long range. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
Great job of just reading the defense by Holmgren. He just gets it.
Now, here's Ball. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Song. Ball stolen. Here's Holmgren. Unloads from 13. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And he must have been feeling it on that mid-range shot. That's an interesting selection for Chet.
Miller, no luck.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And Holmgren with that length makes it look easy to grab those kind of putbacks.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. .122 left in the first quarter. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Following the bucket by the Hornets. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
On defense, the Thunder following LaMelo Ball's 3. And Ball gets double-teamed. Miller outside. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. It's deflected. Ball feeling it out a bit. Miller outside. Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. His work on the glass was
16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander able to get to the seam and the crack quite quickly and puts pressure on the defense.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 10 points.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
Pass to Giddey. At the top of the key, Holmgren. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And a sturdy move from Chet against that defense that was closing on him.
Right side, Ball. Takes the 3. Kept alive. And it's Williams throwing it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Holmgren can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Sarr. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sarr's got the lead up to 2 now for Charlotte.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Puts the move on. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good, unable to end this run. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They lead by 4. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Here's Miller. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasty. Just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Williams gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Whitehead. His 3-pointers off the mark. Thunder trailing by 4. A shot by Williams, no good. Pass to Whitehead. Pulls up on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Williams in the post. Off with the layup. Hornets leading by 4. .156 left in the first half of the game. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And he gets the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 6.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Outside Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Down low. Up and in on the layup. Williams has got 8.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. They set the pick. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Whitehead's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 4. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Williams can't hit. And it's the Hornets' ball. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless and when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Here's Pachi. The rebound by Richards. Here's Whitehead. And so it's Charlotte headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Oklahoma City trailing. Over to the left wing. Pass to Dort. Jacks up a 3. Second shot opportunity. Basket counts.
You size up the D. Sometimes you take a little bit of an extra count, and Dort did it that time.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, DA, thanks. Just 2 to shoot. Williams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Osman. The Thunder pour it in.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Outside Williams. A baseline J. And Jones pulls it down. Hornets leading by 4. Over in the corner, Osman. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort.
Charlotte ball.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Drives to the hoop. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Assisted by.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. The Thunder have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
There's Whitehead. Pass to Richards. It's good. Richards got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
On the wing, Wallace. The rebound by Richards.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
The Thunder have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Williams.
And both free throws good for Williams. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
And the Thunder making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Thunder trailing by 11. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
So much speed from Shea. Used it there to get by the defense.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Holmgren with it. 14 points for him. Oh, good with the triple. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Whitehead. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Jones, no luck. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 13. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Here's Whitehead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Here's Williams, and Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing more signs of him being comfortable in that pick-and-roll setting.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The Hornets have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Both free throws good for Miller.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Charlotte leading by 12. Pass to McGowens. Charlotte moving the ball around. Miller surveying the floor. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
Pass to McGowens. Off target with his 3. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Williams gets the bucket.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Hornets call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hornets leading by 10. Pass to McGowens. Buries the long-range jumper. McGowens has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hornets. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Williams with the block.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Pass to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. For 3, Williams, and Sarr pulls it down. Pass to McGowens. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. McGowens has got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. From deep. McGowens, no good. Under trailing by 19. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. It's good.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
McGowan's no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. From outside, off the mark.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
A second chance effort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the high post. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Jump shot is good that time.
So tough to defend that right there. Gilgeous-Alexander has become so adept at scoring under pressure.
To the inside. Sarr. And it's Ball in the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Williams.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Here's Giddey. Offline with his 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Pass to Ware. Now Giddey. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit. Hornets leading by 15. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Outside, Ball. Pass to McGowan's. Buries it from three-point range. And the Hornets lead by 18.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. He dialed that one up from long distance. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
From past the arc. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hornets.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Holmgren can't hit.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Here's Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one.
Said I ain't got no friends on my blood to me. Spill it in your ear, that's like blood to me. Treat my whole just like brothers. If I call you my brother, then we gon' ride. I love you forever, my God for life. You know it's whatever. If you fight, I fight. Tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on guys. Me and broski. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Forever know me.
700,000 a phantom on a random. Body working every time she throw a tantrum. My accountant on speed dial, I told her make the transfer. AI questions on, cause I walk with all the answers. I pull up $1 million car, blue, blue, blue. I know some that slime, woo, woo, woo. Blueberry seats, perfect time, woo, woo, woo. The projects always showing love for me, yeah. Whenever I'm in New York, me and Boogie like cousins. Gotta fire up a jet and take a trip out to London. My diamonds always hitting me in the Leante, always up to something.
Diamonds or baguettes, girl, just tell me if I'm heavy.
I came from the bottom, I came straight out of poverty.
I had to look around and see who's with me and not with me.
Tryna go and stake these billions on a long road.
If I tell you I love you, that ain't a lie. Until I make a couple million, I can't go home.
They won the championship, so I bought the two-tone. Bentley Coliseum riding with the roof
Kill
gone.
my vibe. I'm getting money, yeah, I'm fine. If I call you bro, you better ride out. Just tell me what's the word and we gon' slide, slide, slide. Just me and my broski. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Treat my whole just like brothers. If I call you my brother, then we gon' ride. I love you forever, my guy for life. You know it's whatever. If you fight, I fight. Tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on guys. Just me and my bros keep no sleep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Hold shit, I'm like brothers.
Everybody's on the move, so love has called commotion. With a sudden whip crack on your neck, the heartbreak, the notion. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again. He writes the song to heal the pain, 'cause lover's time is borrowed. By the time he sees the day, he's yesterday's tomorrow. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead, and the love that's gonna
Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And, of course, Ja Morant. Now here's Smart. Pass to Doncic. The three. Williams grabs the board. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Well, Smitty, these teams are both filled with talented young players. What do you think it'll take for them to reach their full potential?
The answer, B.A., patience. It can take a few years to get your footing in this league. These young players just need time to develop individually and as a team.